Hey, this is Jelani Stokes, and today we're going to be watching that classic by the Isley Brothers. Who's that lady? Mhm.
Fabulous Isley Brothers.
Who's that lady? Who's that lady? Beautiful lady. A beautiful lady. Lovely lady. Who's that lady? Real fine lady. The real fine lady. If you're calling out to you, that's all that I can do. Oh, tell me to pursue, but you salute. Yeah, but don't trust me. No, trust me. Hey. Who's that lady? Who's that lady? Sexy lady, real sexy lady, beautiful lady. Who's that lady? Fine lady, the beautiful lady. I would dance up on the string and if she wanna break, I would give her anything if she would just do what I say. Come along, my baby. Who's that lady? Who's that lady? Who's that lady? Who's that lady? Who's that lady?
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Who's That Lady by the Isley Brothers. I don't know where to start with the Isley Brothers. They are truly one of my favorite groups. And honestly, to me, I feel like they're one of the most underrated musical acts in history. And I say that because the Isley Brothers have had hits in the 50s, in the 60s, in the 70s, in the 80s, in the 90s. No, I'm not finished. And the 2000s. They've had almost 6 decades worth of music. And when I'm talking hits, I'm not talking retreads, sampled songs, any of that. These are bona fide new singles that they released during that decade that went on to become smashes. Before we go on, those boys were jamming, and I just had to join along. Check it out. Let's keep it moving. A little history on the Isley Brothers. They come from Cincinnati, Ohio, and they originated with the 4 brothers, O'Kelly, Rudolph, Ronald, and Vernon. Now, unfortunately, when Vernon was 13, he was killed in an automobile accident, and it ended up just becoming a trio. Now, the trio had some huge monster hits like Shout, Twist and Shout, This Old Heart of Mine when they were with Motown, It's Your Thing. Ooh, that's my jam. They had all of this success in the late 50s throughout the 60s. Starting in the late 60s, early 70s, the older brothers started to feature their younger brothers who are now starting to mature of age where they can actually contribute to the music. These brothers were Ernie Isley and Marvin Isley. Then they also included their brother-in-law, Chris Jasper, playing keys. So, with that said, they literally were just part of the musician corps on a few of their albums before this one, which was the 3+3 album. When this album came out, they finally allowed the younger generation of Isleys to fully join the group, making it a band. So for this time throughout the 70s, we always call this the 3+3 era because you have the 3 older Isleys and you got the 2 younger ones with the brother-in-law. Their musical formula works something like this. The older Isleys would sing the bass of the song, the A section, sing the leads, sing the chorus parts, get through all of that. And then what they would do is then they would have another section that would just allow the younger Isleys to shine. In particular, Ernie Isley. Ladies and gentlemen, Ernie Isley is a beast. And not because of his guitar playing, but he literally was one of the most gifted musicians within that whole bunch. What a lot of people don't know is during their peak years, he was their drummer. He did all of the drumming for the Isley Brothers records. They were literally a self-contained machine. They rarely ever brought people outside of the brothers and Chris Jasper into the studio to create and make music. Now, with Who's That Lady, this was not the case. They did have a drummer play on this record, but later on that would be the case. Ernie Isley has a lot of Jimi Hendrix influence. And why not? You know, if you know a little bit more about the Isley Brothers, Jimi Hendrix used to play for them in their backing band. And actually, he lived in their house. There's a awesome story. If you want to go check it out, go look it up, and I'll put a link down here. It's a CBS Sunday morning story where Ernie Isley is talking about when Jimi Hendrix was staying in their house, how the Isley Brothers went and got his guitar out of the pawn shop. So young Ernie had to have been influenced by him just being there. And watching this video, you can see the influence. He's playing behind the back and he's playing with his teeth and just the bandana and his tone and his style all are reminiscent of Jimmy. And I'm telling you, he is just tearing it up here and he's tearing it up on the original recording. And they leave that section just for Ernie to tear it up. Ronald Isley, to me, is one of the most underrated lead vocalists ever. He has such a distinct sound that separates him from all other soul music artists. When you hear an Isley Brothers record, you automatically can tell by Ronald Isley's voice. I don't know how to describe it, but it's such a unique timbre to his voice that, for me, puts him right up there as some of my favorite vocalists. And I'm going to say that's one of my favorites. I think Ronald Isley is underrated, and I don't think he gets the appreciation that he should. I mean, listen to their catalog and the fact he's been the lead singer for the Isley Brothers for the past 7 decades. Yes, he's been on all those tracks, all those hits, and he still is killing it at this time. Check him out, Ronald Isley, the man. So I'm gonna tell you, I was a little surprised by this performance. One thing that I'm kind of disappointed about is there are not more 3+3 performances, live performances on video that you can go out, look for, and watch. Watching this performance got me excited because they were really putting on a show. They were getting people hyped. They said, party! They said, party! Like, okay. And I'm just thinking to myself, man, just imagine being one of their shows. I know they were showing out, and I know the people were just going crazy, having so much fun. And right there on Soul Train, and this was even more crazy. Soul Train is a lip sync show. You rarely ever see a band actually perform the music live. It's usually the track from the single that they will lip sync and play along to. I've seen James Brown have to lip sync. I've seen Michael McDonald have to lip sync. I've seen all of the bands that would come on Soul Train, they would all have to lip sync. But they're doing it straight live, and they sound great. I mean, woo! It makes me want to just get up there and party. But it really makes me want to see more of that 3+3 era. If you do a search for the Isley Brothers right now, you're going to find performances that really don't go as far back maybe as the 90s. You'll catch a few 3+3 videos, but they're very rare. And I'm still looking to find like a complete video of one of their concert performances. Because I'm going to tell you, I know they put on a show because I put on a show right here. This song is so iconic. And it's hard for me to say, like, dude, the Isley Brothers have so many iconic songs. I'm not even getting into their really smooth R&B rep. I'm just talking about songs like Shout. How many people have gotten into Shout? You know you make me want to shout. Come on, man. Come on. And then you're talking about It's Your Thing. Do what you want to do. That's classic. And then this one, the thing with them is that their songs don't connect to them as well as some other artists. I truly believe if you were not a fan of music or a fan of the Isley Brothers, you would have no idea that the same artist who did Shout is the same artist that did this song. And it's the same artist that did one of my other favorite songs, Between the Sheets. My God, the Isley Brothers had some cuts. Woo! I will tell you, I can't wait. We're going to get to some more of their cuts. I mean, they have some songs that I would love to discuss more about. But Who's That Lady? Classic. They're showing off. They're letting everybody know that they arrived here in this year, 1972, 1973. They're letting everybody know we're coming back. We're here with a new sound. We're here with a new look. And check us out because we're here to stay. Isley Brothers, Who's That Lady? Love it. Check it out. Yes, it is the jam. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Please make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and please make sure to click that notification bell because when I make that new video or start that new live, you're going to be one of the first ones to know about it. But until then, if you're going to miss me, make sure you check out my older videos and check out my lives because that'll keep you company until I return. But until then, I'll see you soon. Take care. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making this one. And if you have any comments, please comments right here, likes right here, subscribe right here. Thank you again. Look forward to seeing you soon.